Hello guys, it's Stefan from the Hypermanic Entrepreneur. Today I want to talk about kind of busyness as an entrepreneur. How do you deal with business? How do you deal with uh, busy days where you're packed with work, packed with stuff to do, and how to make the most out of those days, and how to kind of consider that in context of your your journey towards building a business. Because the way I'm thinking of building a business is that you're think of it in parallel to actually building a physical building. You need a lot of materials. It needs to be in the right place. They need to connect with each other in the proper way. And I think similarly with actually building a business in the more abstract sense, that you need to have a lot of build a strong foundation, and then uh, continually pack onwards with new materials and connect them together in new ways. And yeah, I want to talk about this because I felt like today was one of those days which were uh, relatively packed, though certainly uh, overcomable, if that's a word, so to speak, surpassable. And because uh, you who you who have been here a while know that, okay, I'm working 60% in a controller position, and other than that, I'm building my own business. So today, basically, a lot of work with the controlling, and a lot of work connecting to the reporting work, as it's pretty heavy now in the reporting season. And then after that, I went out and um, someone else who in in the city, who has also started a business. He has focuses his business on educational materials, and focusing on creating quality helping businesses creating educational um, videos for internal company uh, company purposes, and has gotten a lot of interesting types of clients, major Norwegian businesses, and government entities, and so on. Really fascinating concept, and had a productive meeting with him. Think there could possibly be some potential business there in the future. Really interesting. Got to see his locale and everything, um, but yeah, that's not the point of the video. This video is that basically, yeah, I had a good chat with him. It was kind of an introductory meeting, getting to know each other, and then after that, I went to another networking event, educational event, where I also met a lot of new people, saw a lot of other businessmen, professionals, networking, and engaging in interesting topics. And yeah, so it was a long day, which was relatively packed. And I think what is interesting to me in this stage is that now that I'm sort of approaching getting proper clients, I'm approaching a level of product market fit where it's actually more engaging for prospects, potential clients. That, okay, now I have built a lot of these steps. I've built a relatively strong foundation that I can build on further. Um, because in the beginning, when you start a business, okay, you first have to establish the idea, what you're actually going to focus on. That doesn't have to be absolute, or of course it's never perfect in the beginning, but you come up with an idea you want to work on, and then you try it out and then adjust it on the way. And then, in order for it to be possible for you to commercialize it, you set up a business entity, and then there's all sort of paperwork involved in that. And of course, in order to have a long-term strong foundation, you want all the paperwork to be done correctly, so that it doesn't cause more problems again in the future. And then with those administrative stuff done, that's one part of the foundation. Then of course you need a strong network. You need to market. You need to show that you have something to provide, and making your actual product or service uh, to be something of value, to show that you can solve people's problems, to be able to solve their problems with your product or service, but also to show people through marketing, uh, through networking. And that's why I think this stage is very important, especially when for me it's business to business, um, kind of uh, is what my services are focused on, and that's why I think this strategy is pretty effective in terms of both connecting the physical networking and the marketing content. Um, but yeah, I think I think it's when you think about kind of business as an entrepreneur, you should it's it's very important it's incredibly important to actually prioritize your time correctly, and to actually ha- build up strong momentum, because there are so many pieces that needs to be in place and in the correct order, and so on, for it to actually become a stable structure, or and to actually build and grow into something great, that you always need to see and adjust. Okay, what is the right priorities right now? There are so many things that need to be done. I need to prioritize what creates most value and gets me faster in the right direction, right now. And that's that I think is really important. And I think that's maybe what a lot of people are struggling with in the start as well. That they have some idea of all the things that need to be done, but it's difficult to see how to prioritize in the beginning. At least for me, when I first started, uh, I uh, I didn't have all the knowledge about what to prioritize, but one step at a time I figured more and more out how to actually prioritize, how what was more important for me to focus on at a given moment, and that at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how busy you are. It matters how much you get out of it, how much results you actually get. And you should try to find ways to uh, make your make your work more effective. Uh, and that's what I as well love about automation and AI technology, is that you can take on so much more work. You can always take on more and more work, because you can always just automate and streamline and everything, so that it becomes natural for you to create all this value at once, and it doesn't take so much energy out of you. You're able to do it and maintain it on a long over a longer time span. So yeah, that's real what I want to talk about today for about business and entrepreneurship. It's all about priorities, and it's about creating the most amount of value, most amount of results from uh, minimal effort, minimal time spent, because you want results, and there even though there is a lot of effort to get there, you need to make the most out of your effort as well, and not just work yourself into the ground. You have to work with intention, work with purpose, and work smart, in addition to also working hard. So yeah, I hope this video has been valuable for you. Let me know in the comments what you all think. Be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all tomorrow.